Hey everyone, welcome to DigitalOcean Tide. Really excited to see all of you here. My name is Mohan Ram and I lead our go-to-market efforts in the APAC and EMEA region for DigitalOcean. And I will be your host for today. It's exciting to see lots of you joining from around the world. And we're all set to get started. Before we kick things off here, I'd love to play a little video for all of you. Great. So again, very warm welcome to everybody who's just joining us right now. This is our DigitalOcean Tide conference. It's really a developer conference, a startup and business conference, and a cloud conference, all of that put together, right? I think in these times, it's a great privilege and opportunity to come together for all of us to network, learn, connect as a community. And that's what we're trying to do with our DigitalOcean Tide conference. A little bit of context, this is a conference we've been running for the last 4 years. We run it once every 6 months in different parts of the world. We've run it in India, a couple of editions in New York, San Francisco. And starting this year, because for obvious reasons for COVID, we kind of evolved this format into a virtual format. And we've been connecting with people, our customers, and our community and developers really from around the world as part of this series of conferences that we are running, right? So we have an exciting agenda lined up for all of you. And we also have some fun things to do. Some of you who joined us early got a chance to explore the networking kind of a feature on this platform. So we'll have a couple of those networking sessions. So you'll be able to meaningfully connect with some of the other attendees who are joining us. We have more than 100 people who've tuned in right now, and we're expecting a lot more people to join us. A couple of other quick things. We have a Twitter contest going on as well. So as you listen to our speakers, if there are key takeaways, key lessons that you take away from these sessions, feel free to share them on your social channels, tag DigitalOcean, use the hashtag DOTide, and you'll be automatically entered into a fun Twitter contest. We're giving out some fun goodies, so you could potentially win those. We also have a fun quiz contest. You could go to the link do.co/tide-quiz to participate in the quiz, and you can take this quiz through the conference for the next couple of hours, right? So do participate, and if some of you are new to DigitalOcean, want to give it a shot, that's a link that will give you $100 worth of free cloud credits on our platform. It's do.co/tide100, right? I wanted to do a quick icebreaker before we get things started here. Some of you on the chat have been telling us where you're joining us from, but if all of you could take a couple of seconds to tell us what part of the world are you joining us from and what are you most excited about for this conference? What are you hoping to get out of this conference? That'll be great. We'll probably spend the next 30, 40 seconds just to understand where all of you are joining us from. Okay. Hey, Amin. Thanks for joining us. We have Ryan. Tell us which part of the world you're joining us from. Okay, Karthik from Bangalore is joining us. Victor from Nigeria. Alex from Nairobi. David from Ireland. Hello and welcome. Jürgen from Austria. Adam from Manchester. Lucas is one of our speakers. He's from Switzerland and he's tuned in early. Thanks, Lucas, for joining us. Megan is one of our colleagues who also helped put a lot of the pieces for this conference together. Megan, it's great to have you. Thanks for joining. Gabi from Romania has joined us, Bob from France, Simon from France again, and Maya from Georgia, Cairo from Netherlands. Hello, and welcome to DigitalOcean Tide. We're super excited for all of you taking the time out and joining us to really meet and connect, albeit virtually, right? Awesome. With that, I think we're excited. So keep those chat messages coming in. We'll do shout outs every once in a while. And with that, let's kick things off. And it's now my pleasure to be joined by our CEO, Yancey Spruill. Yancey, over to you.
Thank you, Mohan. And welcome to all of you. And I really thank you for joining us today. Thank you for entrusting us as our customers or potential customers. And really just want to thank you for being part of our community. As you'll see in a second, community, the global community of entrepreneurs, developers, and businesses is really important to us. So thank you for being here. Quickly at a glance, we were founded over 8 years ago. And we were founded by our founders whose view was that entrepreneurs, developers were being underserved, if served at all, by the big cloud players at that time, mainly AWS. And so we evolved to a public cloud business that today serves over 500,000 customers, 70% of whom are outside the US. So we are headquartered in the US, but we are really a global company. We have, in over 100 countries, those customers are located. We have on our website over 30,000 technical tutorials and questions and answers, which come into Q&As, which come into us, and we answer them, which are incredible resources for all of you to get answers to questions that unblock roadblocks or help you on your way to get through your day or make a major milestone in the work that you're doing. And we offer those free of charge, and that's part of our investment in you. We have a global data center footprint. The other part of our vision was to create a capability that allowed a world-class infrastructure network and product and services network and capability that was available to developers and entrepreneurs. These strong capital rating, customer ratings, and important, we're well capitalized. And why that's important for you is every time you come to DO to put your trust in us to run your business and build your business, test your ideas, you want to know we're going to be around. You want to know we'll be investing and we'll be able to serve you for the long haul. And we will be that. And that's why we've raised so much capital. Now I want to spend a little bit of time on our values. Our values are our guideposts. I think it's important for you to understand why this is so important to us. It's our code of conduct. And it really starts with you. It starts with the community. The community, developers, entrepreneurs, events like these, every time we speak with you, it's our inspiration. And it reminds us of why we're here, is that this global community, which we've heard of this today, is bigger than just us at DO. It's about you. Next is simplicity. I loved hearing in one of the early videos that we showed that one of our customers used the word simplicity. That's also core to our founding. We wanted to provide a basic service, basic set of tools that work well together, that were easy to integrate into your workflow, and not create this long, complicated product set. And why that's important for us as the team at DO, we always got to think about you, because you value simplicity. If we do that, it allows us to do things quicker and in the right way that makes sense for you. Next is inclusion. And it's important that we create an environment for all of our team, speak up when they have something to say, and listen when others do, which we say it in the form of inclusion because this is a big opportunity. It's a global opportunity to serve you. And we need every one of our team members to be more comfortable that they can be a player and a participant in helping us serve the global opportunity here. We're accountable. We need to be accountable to each other as DO team members and also to you. Again, we need to deliver and earn the trust every day that you place in us to host your business, test your ideas on DO. And finally, of course, there's DO love. There's nothing like it. How we feel about you and how we feel about each other as a company is a very unique. As somebody with lots of gray hair and been in a lot of companies, some of them incredibly great companies, this is a special place. Next thing I'd like to talk to is, we're here to serve you again, and keeping it simple, focusing on community. In community with our technical topics, so tens of thousands of pieces of content, technical content, tutorials, Q&As that help you get through your day. It's events like these. It's our largest hackathon in the world, which was coming up in just less than a month now. Hacktoberfest, all 31 days this year, all virtual, of a hackathon in October. It's those sorts of things that foster this global community, brings people together, because we love to invest in you. And it's really important to us. Service and support, it's always been core to us that whether you, no matter what amount of dollars you spend with us, that you get a high level of service, a high level of support. We're open source. We're not locking you into any proprietary software tools. All of our tools are open source. They obviously integrate well with open source tools. And the last thing, don't put it on the page, but we're priced competitively. We want to make sure that we can deliver incredible amounts of value through our global capabilities, and do it so on a competitive basis. And I was happy to hear also that someone's building a dream on our platform, and that price matters when you're getting off and started, and we recognize that. Next thing I think is important to see is the historical roadmap. We started with droplets, but we're a way more sophisticated set of applications now in terms of allowing you a lot more flexibility on compute, network, and storage. Bringing in managed services like Kubernetes as a service and our database engines as a service, as well as our marketplace, one-click apps. And we're going to continue to invest because it's important as you start along your journey, you're going to grow and you're going to need, needs will evolve. And we want to be there for you over time as you do that. We have an incredibly global infrastructure. When you think about the global footprint, where we are across North America, EMEA, and Asia, we have a global capability, low latency products and services in all regions, etc. We mentioned 70% of our customers, 350,000 of our, more than 350,000 of our 500,000 customers are outside the US. So we've developed a network, and I can tell you our plans are to continue to add to this data center as well as our team, and predominantly to do that outside the world, outside the United States, as we create an even more global and covering the world set of capabilities. Finally, our priorities are for you. They are you. And you can be rest assured that we're going to continue to focus on delivering the best experience for you on our platform. We'll continue to invest heavily to evolve our capabilities, both our technical capabilities and our team capabilities, because we want to support your growth. There are millions and millions and millions and millions of developers, entrepreneurs, small businesses all over the world, and they deserve a world-class capability at the right price, with the support and service that allows you to be successful, that helps you in every way we possibly can be successful. That's our priorities. We're going to continue to evolve, invest, both our team and our talent, to serve you in this incredible opportunity that's in front of you. Again, I wanted to just thank you for being here today. I think there's a lot of great content. We have a great program. It's a global program. Many different countries, people will be presenting and speaking together, obviously meeting in the little roundtables and the social networking tables. So I just hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn from it. And please know that DO is going to be here for you for the long haul. to support you, your aspirations, and your dreams. Thanks again.
Awesome. Thanks, Yancey. Totally resonate with a lot of things you mentioned. So I'm also seeing a lot of the attendees kind of showing love in the form of emojis. I don't know if you're able to see that, Yancey. There are lots of hearts and love coming your way. Again, I think I want to echo a lot of stuff that Yancey mentioned. This is really a global conference, as we saw earlier. And as you can still see in the chat, we have people from around the world joining us as part of this conference. We have a really exciting agenda lined up for you. But before that, I wanted to speak to you about a couple of things, right? So really, our agenda is packed with sessions from speakers who are from different parts of the world. Really, when we looked at the time zones, it was a tough act putting this together because we were covering 7 time zones and we wanted to make it work for everyone at a decent time. I know for some of our speakers like Yancey, it's fairly early in the morning, but really appreciate everyone making the effort to come together as a community. As part of the agenda, we have sessions on entrepreneurship, what it's like to found a business and to really scale it. How do businesses leverage cloud and scale to millions and millions of users, like Yancey said. And also, while they scale, how do they think about product culture? How do they internally build a product culture? And then finally, how do they give back to the community, right? So we have sessions that cover a wide variety of topics. And apart from these insightful sessions, we also have networking breaks. Some of you already got a glimpse of what that is. There's something called the social lounge, where all of you can take a seat at a table and meet with fellow attendees. You'll be randomly kind of put together, and you can get into a video chat and exchange what you do, like you would do in an in-person conference, right? There's also a Twitter and quiz contest that we're running. If you listen carefully to our speakers, and especially Yancey, you could potentially get some points on the quiz, right? Because some of the quiz questions reference back to Yancey's slides. Also, I think some of you might have already seen the agenda, but if you haven't seen the agenda, this is what we have lined up for you over the next couple of hours. Really exciting panel discussions, fireside conversations, as well as technical sessions if you want to understand how to build scalable applications from day one as you build your startup, right? So all that and more here at DigitalOcean Tide Conference. So really do participate and win. There's the Twitter contest. For those of you who've just logged in, there's the Twitter contest where, as you listen to our speakers today, if you have some key takeaways, lessons, feel free to tweet them out on your Twitter channel and use the hashtag DOTide and tag DigitalOcean, and you will automatically be entered into a contest that we're running. We have a cool leaderboard, so you could be featured on that leaderboard. We'll show that all of that to you in just a bit. We're also running a fun but simple quiz contest. We like to keep things simple here at DigitalOcean. So it's a fun little quiz. Do go to do.co/tide-quiz, and you can answer some of those questions there. And finally, if you're new to DigitalOcean, you've never tried us before, you can go to the link do.co/tide100 to get $100 worth of free cloud credits to play around with our platform. Really see for yourself how simple and easy and scalable our platform is, right? With that, we will now quickly take a breather as we get our next speaker lined up. And in the meantime, all of you will be directed to the social lounge, and we will get started with our next session very soon. And our next speaker is AJ. His name is Apurva Joshi, but we fondly call him AJ. He's our VP of Product at DigitalOcean. So you'll hear from him soon. See you on the other side.